Good morning, Victor from MOJ Improvement. We're in Dallas, Georgia this morning, and I want to address some of the concerns that most of the people ask me, and today we're going to talk about the permits. It's necessary to pull a permit, and it's a long answer because you should, and I want to explain to you and trying to break it down the way that it's supposed to be done. Who can pull the permit? That might be the first question, and we have four different options. We have a general contractor. Basically, they're licensed to do any kind of residential commercial work. You have a residential light commercial licensed contractor that they can pull these kind of permits. You have the residential contractor, which is, I believe, is the category that I belong to it, which basically allow me to pull permits to build anything within 3 stories, residential wise. And the homeowner here in Georgia, I don't know different states in Georgia, the homeowner can pull any kind of residential construction permits with the affidavit signed that they're going to live in the property. In some places it's 1 year, in some places it's 2 years. Should I put a permit? Actually, I'm going to give you another 4 options why it's important to pull the permit. The first one is set you aside for the competition. A lot of people don't pull permits, and when you're spending a project $25,000, $35,000, $45,000, it would give you a confidence to have somebody else checking on the work that these people are going to do in your house. And these people, I mean the contractor that based on the credentials is licensed and qualified in order to perform the work in a proficient way. That's the first thing, peace of mind, most likely in a big project. The second one is liability. If you don't pull a permit in order to do a renovation, most likely, if you have a problem with insurance, probably you're going to be liable for it, and they're going to void any warranties on it. If you don't pull a permit for resale purposes, when you resell the house, if you are in square footage, if you are in a bathroom, if you are in livable space, most likely when you finish the inspection process, you're going to have the certificate of occupancy, which give you that extra square footage, and it's nice to have saying I have all these permitted up and running, checked by the county, city, or whoever is the entity that regulates you. Who do I need to pull the permit from? The short answer is you need to ask your customer, the homeowner, who they pay taxes to. Sometimes the jurisdiction goes to the cities, sometimes it goes to the counties, but whoever they pay the taxes to, that's the jurisdiction that you need to attend to. Any project need to have a permit. In my personal case, I pull permit for everything I do. Doesn't really matter if I do a kitchen, a bathroom, cosmetic stuff, besides painting, whatever is structural, if you are in square footage, most likely. But it's usually I do it for different reasons. The first one, set you aside. The second one, somebody else, if something goes wrong down the path, we have a neutral party that oversaw the work that we did. And sometimes they say doesn't apply to this because basically you go every stages on the inspection process in order to sign off at the end in compliance with the old regulations, ordinance, so on and so forth. And the third one is usually align up payments with inspections, because when you have an inspection approved that you can show on paper, inspector show up, the homeowner is going to be here, they have the confidence that they're going to write you a check. And usually it's trying to spread out. We require a deposit, and we spread out 3 or 4 payments to cash flow the project as we go, to make sure that we pay the people, that we're going to have the cash flow, going in order to make it to the finish line. We're trying to don't finance because we're a contractor, and basically what we do is trying to have the money available in order to just be paying the subcontractors as we go. And the last is warranty. If you have a problem with insurance, if you have a pipe burst, if you have some sort of things, if I pull a permit, we carry omission and error license insurance. We basically, something big comes up, we're going to be able to pull the trigger with the insurance company, and they're going to take care of the issue. If it's major, if it's not, we handle it in-house. We provide 2-year warranty as required by law. But we never had a problem. In 14 years I've been doing this, I never had an insurance claim or a warranty claim, because we're trying to take the steps in order to make it work. Should I pull permits for nothing that is not structural? It's really up to the customer and the homeowner and the contractor. I highly recommend it. I'm going to create a video in a day or two, maybe by Monday, how it looks the inspection process, because most of the people don't understand how is the right order or what you need to do before the next step. And I'm going to break down in a live video how the process looks like, because it sounds like it's really complicated and it's not. It's 5 steps that you need to follow through. I hope this helped. Victor out from MOG Improvement from Dallas, Georgia. Have a wonderful weekend.